Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be back. Today, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to try to give you a little test of what it would be if you decide to book your session with me, if you are ready to take on this journey, this spiritual enlightening journey with me to finally find your true inner authentic self and keep it, because it's hard enough to get there, but then you have to be able to outstandingly cherish it and honor uh, that authenticity of you, and being able to spend the rest of your lifetime cherishing it. So what you will learn with me is that there is only one you, the deep core of you, that person who used to, enjoy listening to fairy tale as a little girl, or just playing with robots or Lego as a little boy. That person who was always inspired with certain TV shows or certain hobbies. That person who had dreams, maybe dreams that he didn't go through with. That person who wanted to do so much and didn't get to accomplish those dreams because fear and blockage came while trying to navigating this hard life. And now you're sitting in a place and you don't want to be. Maybe you don't recognize yourself. Maybe too much stress, too much tension, maybe too much confusion, maybe too much sorrows. Maybe you're carrying all the stress of the world on your shoulder, and you tired, and that's understandable. There's a lot of turbulence in life, and there's lots of way to get off the road, get on the sidewalk, and forget life purpose, and forget why we wanted to be, who we wanted to be, and why we wanted to do those things we wanted to do. So, you know, it's hard, but I study philosophy and the art of learning to be yourself 100% my whole life. My whole purpose in life was to always be trying to be 100%, human being, of course, kind and real. Like many other religious people or culture out there have this already incrusted in them because they're not affected too much with the civilization. So lots of them are able to, like in some Indian culture, like in some Arabic culture, maybe in some Turkish culture, Egyptian culture, Russian culture. But now, the age is very hard to not be, dragged into population, surroundings, technology, all of those huge advancements and all of those things that we have to do to get to where we want to go, and all those things that get thrown at us, and it's hard to just be, and everyone struggled in that, and with so much responsibility and things, sometimes we can't think straight, and we don't have the time to sit down and think straight and have that. And sometimes it takes years and years to finally get that healing. My background is that I live through that. I live through believing in doing good, and always staying 100% yourself. So it is hard to do once you start going to the wrong roads, meeting the wrong people, and getting to addiction like I had, and then struggling to keep living your life of purpose, but not be able to do that. And so, because sometimes there's part of us who are not healed properly, and a lot of time. And so, for me, by example, I was going out of my life purpose. If I was trying to stay on my life purpose, I was being distracted. I was being distracted from what was being thrown at me, what was being said, what was the whole world changing, how, um, the pressure of materialism and possession, telling you need to have this and that to fit, to to belong, or maybe lost my sense of belonging. And so when you get distracted like this, you lose it. You get detached, and so that's what happened. You get detached, and then you have to reattach. Basically, you get disembued, and you have to reattach yourself and reconnect with your core. So this is all work. This is all part of the healing journey, and it takes lots of time, but with the will and the drive and the knowing. Um, that you can get there, why don't you do it with somebody who's gone through it and get there, and still have nothing? I have barely anything. My empire just built it with the idea. I started with the idea, then there was hopes, then there's always you can always improve something, and the main purpose is always to give back, and it's less about the ego. So once you can crush down that ego, you're gonna see that little by little, um, you're gonna be able to have more clarity in your life journey, and being able to be that person you want to be, and strive and be happy and be comfortable with where you are, and not attach yourself so much with things. And so that's what I'll help you to get there. And when I say a lot of work, I don't mean like to worry you, like how hard it's gonna be. No, if you it's it's nothing compared to the daily life challenge or the turbulence that you're going through, maybe the tension you're feeling now. So if you want to be able to have that source of peace, that inner peace in you, being able to be your 100% authentic self, being able to feel good, relaxed, being able to make a decision or not. Once in a while, it's fine. Just simply just live at your fullest, and just be content and satisfied, and then reunite with your core value, your morals, and all of those things that makes you you. So that's what I will do for you. So depending on your need, depending how far the healing for you needs to be, evaluated. I need to see how many. Like I would say, you need at least 3 or 4 sessions with me to get in the right direction. If you want a complete full healing, it probably will take about a year. That's what I would suggest if you actually want that to happen. If you can follow the tools and strategies, and keep going on your own, I think after 5 or 6 sessions, if you follow through, and keep on applying everything you learned from me, then you should be able to get there also. That's my advice. And if you just already really close to get into that place, and you just need a little push, a little extra help, you just need 1 or 2 sessions, that's fine too. And if you just want a career and relationship advice, it's cheaper, $75, but there is no healing in those sessions. So it's totally about the focus on either which career will fit better for you, where you want to go with your life, in your next step, in your career steps, or relationship wise, trouble issues with any type of relationship and you need to address. But we will not go through healing in this session. So I also have memberships, and I also have a year annual price. So you'll save a lot of money if you just get a year with me. And if you have any other question, also I do some tarot reading and psychic question. And go check out my groups on Facebook. You'll find them by just simply going on my page, Recruity About 16, and you'll be able to see them there. So I'm just gonna type this. You can also find me on Instagram. And I hope to get some of you who are serious about getting better, about getting to that place you want to be, and have high hopes. There's everything is energy, and I hear that a lot. And it's true. I mean, the aura around you, the energy is the most valuable thing in life. It's the energy that you can bring, the energy that other people can bring, the energy you keep surrounding yourself with that will, make it or break it through, through your well-being, and also how you're thinking, and what you're telling about yourself, and all of those things that can create a better outcome for yourself. So there's so much into it, but I just love to work with any of you. So if you're interested, get on my website. I put 2 links there. There's a website who has all the other service that I have, and all the other groups, and some of my books. And lots of my books are free. Just check it out, and share. If you can share, that helps out too. Go check out my website too, and the podcast. All right. See you soon, everybody.